Welcome to the Wonder Garden channel. Do you have brown bottles of hydrogen peroxide like these in your medicine cabinet? Most people know hydrogen peroxide as a solution used to clean scrapes and help disinfect minor wounds. However, very few people know that this familiar and inexpensive solution can also become a powerful helper when caring for plants. When used correctly, hydrogen peroxide can help improve the environment around the root system, support the plant in absorbing oxygen more effectively, help roots develop more healthily, and reduce some common problems caused by excessive moisture. Not only that, many plant lovers and gardeners have been using this simple method for years to help care for ornamental plants, flowering plants, and even orchid collections. The special thing is that the cost of this method is extremely low, the ingredient is easy to find, and the process is also very simple. Once you understand how it works, you may be surprised that you have never taken advantage of this useful ingredient for your plants before. So, how is hydrogen peroxide used, and how can we apply it correctly to the plants in our gardens? Follow today's video, and I will share each step in detail so that you can apply it immediately at home. First, you need to prepare a bottle of hydrogen peroxide, also known as hydrogen peroxide. This is a very common product and can easily be purchased at most pharmacies and healthcare stores. Simply explained from a chemical perspective, hydrogen peroxide breaks down into water and oxygen. It is this released oxygen that makes hydrogen peroxide popular among gardeners as a plant care aid. However, there is one very important note. You should only use the common household 3% hydrogen peroxide solution. This is the most common concentration, easy to purchase, and the most suitable for plant care applications when properly diluted. Therefore, to ensure plant safety, always use standard 3% hydrogen peroxide and dilute it according to the instructions before applying it to plants. Now, I will show you each method for using hydrogen peroxide correctly when caring for plants. Method 1. Using hydrogen peroxide to water the root zone. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. For root watering, I mix hydrogen peroxide at a ratio of 1 part 3%. Hydrogen peroxide to 4 parts clean water. After properly diluting the solution, I pour it into a watering can for use on plants. If you have ever seen tiny black flies hovering around indoor plant pots, they are most likely fungus gnats. The concerning part is that their larvae live in the soil and often attack plant roots. Over time, they can damage roots, causing slow growth, weakness, and even plant death if the problem continues. When you water the diluted hydrogen peroxide solution into the soil, you will notice gentle bubbling. This happens because the hydrogen peroxide is breaking down and releasing oxygen. This process may help reduce the number of larvae and eggs of certain insects living in the growing medium. If your plant is experiencing fungus gnat problems, you may apply this treatment approximately once per week until the insect population decreases significantly. Hydrogen peroxide also provides another important benefit, which is increasing oxygen availability around the root zone. A healthy root system always needs adequate oxygen to absorb water and nutrients effectively. When soil becomes compacted or remains wet for too long, oxygen levels within the growing medium often decrease, causing plants to grow slowly and become weak. When diluted hydrogen peroxide is applied, oxygen is gradually released as the solution decomposes, helping improve aeration around the roots. As a result, roots can function more effectively, absorb nutrients more efficiently, and support healthier plant growth over time. Method 2. Foliar mist spraying. When preparing a foliar spray solution, mix 1 part 3% hydrogen peroxide with 2 parts clean water. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. After that, pour the solution into a spray bottle and shake thoroughly before use. Next, spray lightly and evenly over the entire plant, especially the undersides of the leaves, because this is where many insects and disease-causing organisms often hide. Spraying diluted hydrogen peroxide may help clean leaf surfaces, reduce the development of certain fungal diseases, and decrease populations of harmful pests such as mealybugs, spider mites, and other small parasitic organisms on plants. These pests often weaken plants, cause yellow leaves, deform foliage, and reduce the plant's ability to photosynthesize over time. When the hydrogen peroxide solution comes into contact with the leaf surface, it gradually breaks down into water and oxygen. This process helps clean the leaf surface, remove dirt, and create conditions for more effective light absorption. As a result, plants can photosynthesize more efficiently, maintain healthy green foliage, and develop more steadily. For the best results, spray in the early morning or late afternoon, and avoid spraying during intense sunlight to prevent leaf damage. Method 3. Disinfecting and restoring root-rotted plants. For plants suffering from root rot or showing signs of weakness caused by excessive moisture, hydrogen peroxide can be used as a cleaning and treatment step before replanting. First, dilute hydrogen peroxide at a ratio of 1 part 3% hydrogen peroxide to 3 parts clean water. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Before using this solution, carefully inspect the entire root system and use clean scissors to remove all rotten, mushy, dried, or damaged roots. These roots are no longer capable of absorbing water and nutrients, and can also become locations where bacteria and fungal diseases continue to develop. After completely removing all damaged roots, soak the entire root system in the diluted hydrogen peroxide solution for approximately 15 minutes. During soaking, the solution comes into contact with the entire root zone, helping clean damaged areas and improve aeration before replanting. While waiting, you can also soak a soft cotton pad in the solution and gently wipe the entire plant. Wiping the leaves helps remove dirt from the surface and clean areas that the soaking solution cannot reach. When the layer of dust is removed, the leaf surface becomes clearer and more open, allowing the plant to absorb light and exchange gases more efficiently. If you have questions or want to share about orchids, please post on the community tab of the channel. Let us exchange and learn orchid care experiences together every day. After approximately 15 minutes, remove the plant and allow excess moisture to drain before replanting into a clean and well-aerated growing medium. This treatment provides more favorable conditions for recovery, encourages new root growth, and helps the plant adapt more effectively after suffering from root rot. Here, I'm using pine bark to repot the plant. This growing medium provides excellent aeration, allowing the roots to breathe more easily while reducing the risk of waterlogging. In addition, pine bark retains just the right amount of moisture, creating a favorable environment for healthy root development after repotting. It also decomposes slowly, helping maintain a stable growing medium structure over a long period of time. Thanks to its excellent drainage properties, pine bark helps reduce the risk of fungal diseases and root rot in plants. Pine bark also creates more space in the growing medium, encouraging the root system to develop and spread more widely. With that, we've successfully finished repotting the plant. Method 4. Using the solution to disinfect gardening tools. This is something many people often overlook. Dirty gardening tools can spread bacteria, fungi, and viruses from one plant to another. Every time you prune a diseased plant and then use the same pruning shears on a healthy plant, you risk cross-contamination. Hydrogen peroxide is a simple and effective way to disinfect your tools. Simply spray or wipe pruning shears, scissors, pots, and trays with undiluted 3% hydrogen peroxide before and after each use. This is especially important during pruning season or whenever you are working with diseased plants. Removing dirt and debris improves the effectiveness of disinfection, while reducing the risk of spreading pathogens between plants. Clean tools also last longer and help maintain sharp cutting edges. If this video helps you better understand how to properly care for your plants, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss upcoming videos. Hydrogen peroxide helps loosen tough residues and eliminate lingering bacteria and fungi on tool surfaces. Its bubbling action can also clean hard-to-reach crevices more effectively. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. Alcohol evaporates quickly and provides effective disinfection within seconds. It is a convenient way to sanitize tools between pruning sessions or when moving from one plant to another. Results. After a period of proper care using diluted hydrogen peroxide solution, you will begin to notice many positive changes in your plants. The leaves become greener, cleaner, and glossier. The stems also become stronger and healthier. The environment around the root system remains better aerated, helping plants develop more steadily, and reducing many common problems caused by excessive moisture or compact growing media. Most importantly, new root tips will continue appearing when the plant is cared for under suitable conditions and the root system functions more efficiently. A healthy root system is the foundation of the entire plant. When the plant is healthy, absorbs nutrients effectively, develops lush green foliage, and maintains a stable root system, it can begin directing energy toward flower bud formation and producing more beautiful blooms. Beautiful flowers are not only the result of fertilizer or cultivation techniques, but also the result of patience, passion, and love for plants. Care for your garden properly, and your plants will reward you with lush green foliage and a garden full of beautiful flowers. What do you think about using hydrogen peroxide to care for plants? If you found this video useful, do not forget to press like, subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel, and turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss the next extremely useful plant care tips.